Why is Phil Maton so effective? Does his reliability contradict the industry standard that 89 for a right-hander is a no-fly zone? Joe, I have wondered this as well. Now, just watching on TV, it feels like Maton is one of those old school guys that I'm pulling up his baseball savant numbers right now, but it looks like he has a pretty unique curveball in a
Yeah,
lot of ways.
absolutely.
That would be the thing that stands out to my amateur eye from
Yeah.
watching him. But it's a fair question in an era where every reliever's pumping 99. Maton comes in, he throws as soft as almost any reliever in baseball, and he's the Mets' most effective reliever, and he's had a great career.
I circle back to spring training when we were talking about how David Stearns likes to build bullpens. He doesn't want 7 guys that do the same thing, that throw from the same angle, that have the same stuff, the same velocity. He wants each pitcher in his bullpen to have a unique characteristic to them. And Maton is one of those guys where, to a degree, in a way, a bit of an anomaly, right? It doesn't mean he's the only one, but the list is short. It's just hard nowadays to get by without velocity, without having extremely good breaking stuff, which Maton does. That curveball is hellacious, and he mixes a cutter, he mixes a sinker. So where Maton succeeds is he's a guy that throws a little bit of the kitchen sink at you where everything's moving. And so many pitchers nowadays throw a 4-seam fastball, which is a straight pitch. And, you can have the induced vertical break, which gives it kind of like that illusion of rising. But the reality is Maton just throws a bunch of stuff. One goes here, one goes there, one goes down here. Everything's moving in different directions. And if he's able to harness and throws pitches for strikes, he's going to succeed. And that's what he's done since the Mets got him. And to your point that you mentioned way earlier in the show, Maton has a team option for next year. And, he is pitching himself into the Mets having to heavily consider, exercising that option and bringing him back for the 2025 team. And, we talked about this too, last point on this, shortly after the trade deadline. Let's not discount Phil Maton's numbers in the postseason and Ryan Stanek's career numbers in the postseason. These are guys that are ready to pitch in big spots. So, yeah, I think it's a great question. I think it's just he is unique.